joining us with a degree from the Musicians Institute in Hollywood,
okay,
California. You come to us with a very tall resume, sir. You've worked with some pretty big players in the business.
Yeah, well, look at me now.
All right, we'll cut straight to the chase. What did you think of Take the Helm?
So this is a nice surprise for me. I know Brian, our lead guitar singer here. I know him through a bunch of mutual friends and musicians, and he was the assistant engineer on the recording of our last album. So I got to spend a lot of time with him through that. So you look at him. He's got the sleeves, he's got the beard, and anything that I've heard musically from him in the past, the first time I've seen him live, has been like solos he's done for friends and stuff like that. And this kid can shred like he's a mother on guitar. He's a real shredder. He's a killer player. So what a nice surprise, dude, to hear that. And I'm not saying it lacked any rock at all tonight. It was a lot of balls to this stuff, but it was nice hearing some of these tunes, and I wasn't expecting it. Going straight to that third tune, I don't know what it was called, but it had like a real almost Motown vibe to it. And I was like, what is going on now? And it was nice. It was nice songwriting, and I just wasn't expecting that. It was really cool coming from you. And then that led into the fourth tune, which you switched to acoustic, which is a beautiful song, man. Really nice written tune. That had absolutely perfect and tasteful harmonies from your boy on guitar and the drummer back there. That was great, and again, another surprising tune. I wouldn't in a million years thought I'd ever see you pick up an acoustic from what I know from the past, but I was like, damn, and it was beautiful playing, man. Great tone, great playing on that stuff. It was really, really nice. And then into the fifth tune, another one, it was almost like a 50s sort of pop throwback tune. And with a rock edge to it, I thought that was really, really neat, and really smart of you to do. That's a really good tune, man. I thought that was beautiful. Your lead harmonies were beautiful, and it also showed a lot of restraint, because I know you could have shredded 64 notes over that all day long. But it was a nice harmony, tasteful harmony. It was beautiful, man. Really, really good. A little bit of constructive criticism. It's tricky sometimes when you have two guitar players with so much gain on their guitars. You know what I mean? And it's tough if you have a 50 or if that's a 100-watt Marshall not cranking loud. That can sound kind of thin and fuzzy, which it kind of gets lost in the mix. And if anybody sees me get up while bands are playing, I'm not leaving the room. I'm standing here so I can hear the mix from a different part instead of just my left ear next to the stack. It's always a battle, but really dialing in your gear and your lead tone a little bit more. I would have loved to hear your boost button be a little louder so you sat on top of the mix, because your leads are so beautiful. They were kind of lost next to him, because he's still cranking with a lot of distortion on. They're really, really good. And one gripe, and I hate to say it, and it was a bummer, but your boy on bass, I love your shirt, man, but you were so out of tune for most of that set. Through that first song, you're almost a half step out. You didn't even catch it till like almost the end of the tune. And I saw you fiddling with it after that. And I'm sure it's hard to hear up there, but it was never perfect, and that's such a bummer. Wish you were perfect in tune, because you sounded great, but there's nothing you can do if you're out of tune. But love you guys. Really, really great stuff. Nice writing. Awesome.
Thank you, Professor. I agree. I dig the shirt too. Hi, Adam.
I third the shirt. It is a great shirt. For me, billing yourselves as a rock band, I think it's really, really hard these days to come out and be an original rock band. I think the best you can achieve is to be a rock band that doesn't sound dated, and you absolutely, without a doubt, killed that. It sounded just like a really great rock and roll band that didn't sound played out, didn't sound used up, it just sounded like a new rock band. There was nothing original, nothing we haven't heard before, but it sounded fresh, it sounded clean. The songs were amazing. I'm happy that you've had some horrible, horrible relationships, because they have made for some really great songs. My only constructive criticism is I would have liked to see a little more crowd interaction. Just draw them in. The songs were good enough to draw them in. I think you've got the personality to do as well. So I would have liked to see a little bit more of your personality come out. But yeah, keep on writing great songs. Keep on shitty relationships. Oh no, Annie, find love.
Thank you, Adam. Annie Brobst.
Hey guys, this is fun because you and I were on this stage together in the first rendition of the Annie Brobst Band. So I say that because you've come so far and I'm super, super proud of you. What you've created here is amazing. And I heard we have some 37-foot productions, musicians on the stage. Sean McLaughlin, big fan.
Sponsor of the event.
Sponsor also, but really great person and great producer. First of all, that fourth song, you probably know that's the one that probably was my favorite. It gave me the goosebumps. I know your story, so I'm also proud of you for putting that into such a beautiful song. It's your countryest song of the movie too, and I really liked that one. No, it was really moving though, and you told a story before it and everything. That was kind of my first chance to see your personality, and I really gravitated towards that song, so I might be biased because it was country sounding, but I loved it. I love your super choruses. At the end, you have Dave and your drummer singing while you're riffing, vocal riffing over top of it. I love that. I'm a sucker for super choruses. Yeah, man, you can sing, you can play, your band sounds great. Great job, guys.
Thank you, Annie. WATD's John Shea.
Hello. Brian, nice job, man. Glad to have more South Shore in the house. And shout out to Mass Music, too. Good squad. So, I mean, one thing that hasn't been brought up tonight is song selection and song order, and I think you really delivered that tonight. Your set was pretty much perfect. I mean, you showed dynamics. You started off really strong. You had the acoustic song towards the middle. You closed out strong. I mean, I think that was a great choice of the song order tonight. Let's see, what else do I have here? Great harmonies. That I heard an NPR report that 2021 was dubbed the death of the chorus. So I'm glad to hear really strong hooks, really strong choruses, especially with harmonies. That's amazing, and I think that's something that needs to be kept alive. Your guitar tone, freaking monstrous. Big guitar fan, love the Telecasters, so both guitar players sounded great. And only piece of constructive criticism I would give is maybe add a higher harmony part to some of those choruses. Other than that, I think it sounded great.
Thank you, judges. Can everyone just give it up for the judges for a second?